Get the pay right to the side sex. Leave the fire and the roof styles. I'm on the grind like we're chasing the stars. From Millmore to Dew Valley, we've come so far. Talk about legends, yeah, we know the score. Ronnie and Bobby, we remember you more. From the highs of the Wembley fight to losing our trousers, still we ignite. Red and white with the pride, we're never gonna bow. Fighting like middlemen, hear the roar now. We're middlemen, we stand up tall. Through ups and downs, we give it all. From Millmore to Dew Valley.
Good evening and welcome to Terrace Talk. I'm your host, King Bush, and tonight we have Jake, who is a newbie. How are you doing, Jake?
I'm doing all right, thanks. Like I said, I've been watching you for a long time, so I just thought, why not join?
Top man. And just tell us a bit about yourself, how you got support in Rotherham, and what are your expectations for this season?
Right, so, like I said, born and bred in Rotherham. Been watching him since that small. Like I said, I've always had a season ticket until this season. Of course, you know why. And personally, where I think we'll finish, I'm quite optimistic. I'd say playoffs, but I won't be surprised if we finish like 7th, 8th. But I'll say playoffs because I want to be positive. Super.
Top man. We've also got, let me just add another camera on because we have got another new bit tonight. He is coming in a minute. Let me just add another camera.
Sweet. 2 seconds.
Super.
There you go.
Nelson, how you doing?
I'm good.
Good man. So just tell us a bit about yourself, how you got into Rotherham, and where do you think Rotherham are going to finish this season?
Well, I've been a Rotherham fan for more or less my entire life. Season ticket holder, and I reckon, we've had some. I think we're due a good season. So I reckon between 7th and top end at table. So I reckon I've put us second, but you never know.
Super. And I've seen obviously your TikTok, so you're very active with Rotherham United, so very passionate, and that's why I invited you on. Both of you have shown real passion for Rotherham United, and that's what we want, just different voices. You don't have to agree with me. Sometimes people agree with me, some people don't, but we're all Millers. So, I'm looking forward to having you guys on the shows going forward. Next up, we've got the voice of reason. Pete, how you doing, mate?
Oh, good. Welcome to Jake and Nelson. Evening,
Thank
fellas.
You. Thank you.
Evening.
Let's hope we get some players in now, Bushy, because it's dragging on now ever since Paul Mullin signed, isn't it? I'm still tipping two, so they best get a move on with these players because it's starting to irritate me.
Yeah. Are you worried yet? Because obviously these players have got to bed in. Is it not a worry that they've not signed yet, or you're fine with it?
Obviously, according to our reports, they're on the border to sign, aren't they? So once they get in the team, get up and running, mate, I think we'll be fine. We'll be top 4 by Christmas, easy. We might win a league. I've never seen us win a league, so
that's something I want to see us do.
Yeah. Be very nice to see us win a championship. Yeah.
Top man. And we've got RUFC Ben. How you doing, mate?
Absolutely brilliant. Welcome to our new, shall I say, pundit or whatever. Getting to that point of season now, and I hope, like Pete says, I hope we get some more players in, so we are well prepared for the start of the season.
Super. And Ben, your voice sounds amazing tonight. Well done, mate. It's much improved. Bez, how you doing, mate?
Yeah, good, thanks, Lee. Good to have a couple more fresh new faces, as Ben said there. And yeah, just quickly on what Pete was saying, I think, I said this in the podcast on Thursday that it was good that we'd signed Paul Mullen, but the club really needed to back that up with another 2 or 3 signings. And I have to say, I've been disappointed with the lack of movement over the last few days. So yeah, I assume you're going to come to us anyway, Lee, later on to talk about where Rotherham are at. So I'll leave my prediction till then.
Yeah, no problem.
But yeah, all good, Lee. Are you all right, Lee?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good. Obviously, trying to pick something to talk about when the club hasn't done much this week is the biggest challenge. But yeah, I'm good, mate. We're getting lots of comments coming in. 262 people watching already. Started, so fantastic. People supporting the channel. When are more players coming? Says Kaylee Wilson. Hopefully this week. We start the first game, really, West Brom at the weekend, the cup game, and obviously I think more will come in. I think a lot will be revealed tomorrow at the friendly game, because you're going to see some of the players that have been on trial, and some of them may be announced that they've signed. Just putting it out there. So yeah, I think we will see movement this week, 100%. Lee, can I tell you my fantasy team, and can you rate it out of 10? Yeah, absolutely. If you tell it to me. Oh, so you've got Kingsley, Maguire, Virgil, Ballard, Bruno Fernandes, and Buemo. So what's that? Yeah, that's a decent team. I'll give you 8. I'll give you 8 out of 10 for that team, Kayla. Decent team. We will be putting the code out for our new fantasy league as well for the FPL. The shows will be on Friday as usual. Luke Birch and Luke. It's the 2 Lukes basically that will be running that show on Friday nights. How many points do you think I will get? And can I see your fantasy team, Lee? Yeah, I will show you my fantasy team. I will post it out to the guys on a Friday, so you'll get to see my team on there. Can you check some Lee in Enzo return tonight to the W? Oh, I don't really watch the WWE, so I've no idea what you're talking about regarding WWE. That's not my forte. Hi, Lee and Bez. How are you doing today? Good. How is you, Tiny? Lee, Bez, Tiny gives us my favourite 3. Give us a wave. So, Bez, give her a wave. Tiny isn't on tonight, so somebody must be a Tiny lookalike. You can decide between you which one it is.
I'll take it.
Yeah,
how many players do you think we will need to come in this week? Well, I'm going to put that out to the panel. So we'll start with Nelson. Nelson, what do you think? How many players do you think we need?
We need a few. I still think we need quite a few more, but I think we'll get there. Yeah, I'm not quite worried yet.
Not worried yet. Jake, what about you, mate? How many more do you think? So Rotherham Gaming saying 5. Do you think we need more than 5, or do you think 5 is about right?
Well, goalkeeper, that's for first. Definitely need a starting goalkeeper. I just do not rate.
I totally agree with you, Jake.
2 more centre backs. Get that United kid, that Sonny. I can't say his name. Odger. Him on trial.
Yeah,
I can't tell you his name. And an experienced centre back. Everyone's saying about Tom Lees, but I don't rate him. He's 35, and like I said, he's gone to Harrogate. So someone with experience at the back, and then 2 more. So a midfielder and a striker.
Yeah, and I take Forestieri as well.
Yeah,
Forestieri.
Really?
As well.
Yeah, take him.
Should be able
to
I think he'd smash it in League 2, mate. He'd smash it.
I can't stand him.
I agree with you, Lee. Even though he used to play for Wednesday, I'll take him.
It'd annoy Wednesday fans as well, because they love him, don't they?
Yeah.
So if he signs for Rotherham, that'll piss them off, and then I'll come online with a Forestieri shirt saying Forestieri hates Wednesday. Do you know what I mean?
How old is he?
I don't know. It's probably about the same age as me. But yeah, we'll wrap him up and get him out there. I just want to say fantastic
36.
numbers again. We've got 1,175 people watching live. So
wow.
there's probably more watching live tonight that will be at the match against Derby, to be fair.
Well,
So-
you're not wrong, mate. You're not wrong.
So
I'll be there.
fantastic numbers, and appreciate everybody's support again. Romo, hey up lads, Williams and Ajoffe, what's the crack like? So I'm not sure about Ajoffe, whether we've offered him anything. I know we have offered Williams something, and he was due to come back to us. Whether he has or not, I think we will find out tomorrow. If he plays, then obviously I think he's definitely signing. If he's not in the squad, I think he's turned it down and gone elsewhere. That's where I'm at with it. I don't know if anybody else has any thoughts on that on the panel.
Sign it.
I have.
Go on, Jake.
With
Jake.
Brandon, I know it's going to sound crazy, but if Brandon Williams signs, I generally think that's the best signing in League Two ever. Except from Edgar Davids, but he was getting it on. But
Yeah, he was past it. This kid is still very young. And for me, I said it and I got a load of stick. I said, if we sign Brandon Williams at League Two level, that's the best signing ever at League Two.
Oh,
and
I agree.
it could actually make the club millions and millions, because if he actually knuckles down off the pitch, behaves himself, don't do anything stupid, and we get promoted, and then we do well in League One, or we get promoted to the Championship, we could be getting 5, 6, 7 million.
Easy.
Think. Look at his age.
Yeah, like he's young and his ability. It's not even like it's an ability issue. It's just because
it's nothing to do with Brandon Williams. Is his ability. He actually got man of the match in a Premier League game. He got a goal in a Premier League game. He's got assists in the Premier League. Manchester, he's played in the Champions League, for God's sake. At that young age. He is an absolute baller. But off the pitch, he's got issues. The guy's a bit of a nutcase.
Was it? Well, I'm allowed to say it on here, or will it? Like, what did he get done for?
So he got done for doing the laughing gas.
Oh yeah,
so he got pictured on social media doing laughing gas, and then obviously he ended up getting removed from United, and the rest is history. And he's kind of gone down. I think he got done out drinking and partying while he was at Ipswich as well. So they kind of got rid of him. So yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not good, but is it worth the chance? I say 100%.
Well, everyone deserves a second chance, don't they? So I say, why not?
He's not killed anyone, has he? Not to my knowledge. If he does that, then maybe I'll change my mind. Good evening, guys. Tuning in from the Philippines. Welcome. I hope the weather is as nice as it's been here. Evening, everyone. Welcome to the podcast, Jake.
Thanks,
and I
mate.
think obviously Nelson will be as well, because he arrived late. Hey up, new lads, says Roma. So everybody making the new lads. Oh yeah, welcome to Nelson as well.
Thank you.
So, yeah, loads of people are happy to see new people on. As a Derby fan, I really hope you don't mind listening, because I love your passion. Derby were shambolic Saturday at Burton. You could well beat us all the best, lads. No, cheers, David. No, appreciate any supporter can follow this podcast. Like I said, we are going to be doing Yorkshire Rivals, which will be airing on a Sunday at between 7 and 8. And we are looking for a Derby fan. So if you know any, let them come on. There'll be Sheffield Wednesday fans, and Nottingham Forest fans, Leeds fans, Sheffield Wednesday fans. All of the East Midlands and South Yorkshire teams will have a participant in 1 week or another. So yeah, you're more than welcome if you want to listen to us talk about Rotherham, but we do other shows as well. So we try and cater for everybody. Evening, boys. Look forward to a cracking show. Cheers, Russ, mate. Top lad is Russ. Looking forward to listening to the new lads, and great to see fresh faces. Yeah, fantastic.
Yep. Cheers, Bailey.
They're all making me feel old, though. Look at them. They're all young. Young, handsome lads. And there's...
Cheers, mate.
Well, you know.
I'll take it.
Anyway.
Well.
all young lads. So who's the next three signings? We're going to discuss that in a bit. So obviously we've been linked, and I'm not even going to try and pronounce his name.
That Scottish one, yeah.
Yeah, but evening, guys. Nice to see a full lineup tonight. Yeah. Rotherham Gaming saying 5. I think that's needing 5 new players. Sam, who remembers Paul Mullin, Uncle John Mullin? Is there any uncle or nephew's combo? Yeah, I think there is. I think he has got relations that played for Rotherham, and that may have been a decision in him signing. Who knows? Top 5 finished. If we can get a good start, says New Boys. I'll back Kaylee with the tiny wave. She put these before the stream started. Oh yeah, okay. So she was thinking Tiny was on. Yeah, no problem. We need 10, says Wayne Earl. He's saying 10. Billy Alman, bring the season on now. Was good watching the World Cup, but it's nothing compared to watching our own team. Yeah, totally agree.
100%.
Billy.
That's the defender I was on about.
Yeah,
I want him in, definitely.
Yeah, it looks decent, doesn't it?
Rob Clutton, evening lads, just listening in. Evening, Rob. Hope you're well, mate. We need to get rid of Tony Stewart.
Obviously.
Yeah, or nothing will change. Yeah,
100%.
I mean, I've been beating that drum for a long time, and it's caused me to get loads of stick from people. But I honestly think, how long are you going to keep blaming managers, keep blaming players, keep blaming
scapegoats, aren't they?
I
mean, you can blame last manager, yeah, it's not the wrong decision.
Yeah, I mean, Matt Amshaw, come on, big boy. He should never have been like I said. I said at the time when we got him as manager, and I got loads of stick, but I said this guy is not capable of managing Rotherham United. He's just a coach. And the only reason he got the Rotherham job is because he pretended he supported Rotherham. But he weren't even a Rotherham supporter. He supported Sheffield Wednesday. My mate used to play with him in the Sheffield Wednesday Academy, and he used to have a Wednesday shirt that he actually paid for. Not because he was playing there, he actually paid for it. And he used to go to away games and watch Sheffield Wednesday. So I was never buying that he was a Rotherham fan. You tell me, anybody that saw Matt Amshaw watching Rotherham before when he weren't working there, it didn't happen. Williams is playing tomorrow. 2 centre-backs have signed already, just not been announced. So, yeah,
where's this information from?
Yeah, so that is what I've been told. So I believe that the centre-back... No, it's not him.
It's that Nigwenye, isn't it?
Nigwenye from Dunfermline. I believe he has already signed. And I believe one of them...
and
Otto,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, he won
the 2 signings. And I believe if Williams plays tomorrow, he will have agreed his contract. So
massive.
A lot of people told me on Twitter I was making it up. He's not even with us anymore. He's signed for somebody else. But I bookmark every one of you motherfuckers. So get ready for when Williams signs, because he will sign.
Yeah, massive, man.
I have it on good authority, and it's a massive, massive signing for Rotherham United. Williams signing for me is more exciting than Mullin. Nailed on, he will make us some money, and he's more likely to keep off the dodgy here than a bigger club. Yeah, and I think it is a bigger signing than Mullin. I mean, Mullin's a great signing. He scores goals. He's proven. I'm so happy with that signing. But I think Williams, like he's just said in that statement, I think he's going to make this club a lot of money. I think he'll have 2 good seasons, and I don't think
it's been our defence last few years.
What you saying, Pete? You don't think so?
No, because we're leaving a free. We're not making any money off anybody. You know what we're like.
You're not wrong.
Point that, actually, yeah.
No, yeah. We're not great with contracts, are we?
We're not making a penny.
See, I'm just trying to be positive, Pete. You know what I mean? Like,
sorry.
I think the issue is, Lee, the thing with Williams is that, and the good thing about Williams is that, obviously, you've said that his issues are away from football. He is also a little bit injury prone, which worries me. But if he still carries on and has the same attitude at Rotherham United than he has done when he's been at Ipswich and Man United, he's only going one way, and that's out of the football game entirely. So with that on his shoulders, surely he's going to have a change of attitude to try and ensure that he continues to be a professional footballer. Because there's only one way down after Rotherham, and it's not professional. It's semi-pro, and then it goes to amateur. So this is almost like his last chance, and I think that'll be good for Rotherham because I think he will treat it as a last chance as well.
Yeah, good point. Really good point.
Very good point.
Just want to point out again, we've got 1,225 people watching live. If you're watching live, please like the video as well. It does do good for the algorithm. So if you just give us a thumbs up, that'd be fantastic. I'm looking forward to the new season. Bruce looks more organised. Time will tell, but I reckon it will get off to a good start, get results from the likes of York and Chesterfield. I'll be confident. Right, so guys, I'm just going to, because obviously I've not, especially you two guys, Jake and Nelson, I'm going to come to you first. What are your early thoughts on Bruce? So I'm just going to read something out. So a guy did a statement and he's predicting Rotherham would finish 8th. And he's put that Alex Bruce has had a difficult summer. I'm not sure where he's getting he's had a difficult summer from. I've been impressed with him in his interviews, but I'll start with you, Jake. What are your early thoughts on Alex Bruce? Do you like what you're hearing, or do you think that you just want to see how it goes?
Well, put it at the start. When I heard about Bruce, I thought it was his dad. At first, I thought, oh my God, we got him in. I was over the moon. And then I found out it was bloody son, Alex Bruce. But from what I've seen, I think he was at Macclesfield before and then Salford.
Yeah.
Something like that. And like I said, give the guy a chance. If we let Billy Big Boy have a chance, then, like I said, I'm impressed. Like the standards here is so low, it doesn't matter. Just get anyone.
When I was watching the stuff at Salford, you know, they did some stuff where it was filming, and I noticed when they got in the playoffs, Salford, didn't they? But he was doing the majority of the tactics. It wasn't Carl Robinson. It was Alex Bruce, and I liked him from then. I thought this guy seems to have a bit about him. So yeah. Nelson, what are your thoughts, mate? What do you think of early signs?
I think he's gonna have success because if he's got the background about him, obviously, because he's gonna follow his dad. He's obviously got the experience of what his dad's done with him. He's got, and what I like what he's done. What I'm sure or any other young manager's not done is he's brought experienced assistant coach with him, which is what I like in that.
Nelson, you take the words out of my mouth, mate. That is what impressed me more. He's got, that's what Hampshire needed. Hampshire was inexperienced. He needed some minds around him that have experience, that have been there, and that is what Bruce has done. He's got that experience, and I think, like you said, he can fall back on his dad. He can fall back on Agnew. He can fall back on Steve McLaren. We've actually got the nucleus behind the scenes now that we didn't have under Matt Hampshire. Matt Hampshire, realistically, he was out of his depth, but he made his own problems because it was his choice to pick Dale Tong. It was his choice to bring in Richard Wood. No experience whatsoever in any of the roles. He was kind of the most experienced guy there. I mean, Dale Tong was the most experienced guy that he got, and for me, it were.
Yeah, Tong's another assistant as well.
Yeah.
Gone to Huddersfield, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's gone to Huddersfield. Pete, what are your early thoughts on Bruce? Do you like him? What you're hearing?
Yeah, obviously he's got some experience head around him what he needs, so he's going to get all help he can. And I think he'll do a cracking job, me so far. He's not panicking, is he? He's just getting on with it. So I think we're going to do well. Like I said, top two without a doubt.
Well,
Not confident.
Yeah, I like him. He's he's a perfect fit for us, and it's like he's fresh. He knows, and I am so excited to see how he does.
Super.
To compare to where we were this time last year to now, I'm hopeful that we can get top 3. I'm hopeful.
Quality. God, we're not going to be called toxic talk anymore. Jesus, we're all being too positive. I haven't put any happy pulls in you, I promise. Bez, what about you, mate? Obviously, we talk quite often, so I kind of know your feelings, but just express them for everybody else that doesn't know.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, he's only been in charge of the football club for 6 to 8 weeks, and you said, Lee, about the guy who has done his predictions, and he said that he's had a difficult summer. I think he probably means not the manager had a difficult summer, the football club had a difficult summer, because they've started to make signings now, but come the 15th of July, where we were literally a month away from the season, I don't think we'd sign one player, or we might have signed just the odd one or the odd two, and we'd let go, 15, 16. So I think that's what he means by having like a difficult start. But I think,
I think that's not really the manager, though, is it? That's the
no, it's not. No, it's not. No, and the thing is, you can't. I've not really seen anything from.
But as he had a difficult summer, because I would say to you, we've signed one of the best midfielders in League One in Jellis. We've signed probably the best striker in League One in Mullin, and we've also signed. Second. Yeah, if he's not best, he's second best in the league. And we've also signed the holding midfielder that's rated very highly as well. So, and we've also got Hall still at the football club, which he'll be a cheat code if he stays fit. They ain't going to be a better player than Hall in League Two for me if he's fit. So, has he really had a bad summer? Yeah, we haven't signed as many as we wanted yet, but Premier League clubs don't let their young players go at this early stage. It'll probably be the first week of the season where you start seeing the loans come in. I think we'll get 4 quality loan players from the Premier League with the experience we've got of McLaren and Agnew. I think that they'll have great contacts. I think the goalkeeper will come then, because I think we'll sign a young Premiership goalkeeper like we did the years when we had Rodak and goalkeepers like Martinez. And I think Can will be number 2. I think the young goalkeeper. We've got one of the best goalkeeper coaches outside the Premier League.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's come from Manchester United. So he's going to know good young goalkeepers at the Premier League, and we'll get one. There's no 2 ways about it. We will have a goalkeeper from the Premier League on loan. I'm convinced by it. So yeah, I'm confident, really confident. Millers and Moore, not so confident. He ain't coming, lads. Hope I'm wrong. I think he's talking about Brandon Williams. Yeah, I agree with Brandon Williams. No real risk. It would be no transfer, but fee, but massive upside. Yeah, and I don't think he'll be on massive wages because he's at a crossroads, isn't he now? He's at a crossroads of his career. So he's not with a club. He's obviously keen to join Rotherham because he's played every pre-season game. So, and I think he trusts McLaren. I really think he trusts McLaren.
I think that might be a big reason why he came.
Yeah, agree with you, yeah. Because he'll know the goalkeeper coach from Manchester United as well. He'll know McLaren from Manchester United. So they'll get him back on track. I'm confident of it. And I think they'll say, look, you stay with us for 2 or 3 seasons. We'll get you a move back to the Premier League if you knuckle down and listen to what we tell you.
And back on
Rotherham will make money. He gets back to where he wants to be.
We get back to where we want to be.
Yeah, and we'll get back in the process because obviously if he's playing well on the pitch, means we start getting results. So yeah, I'm all for it. I think we all need laughing gas, lads, after the last 3 years. Yeah, totally agree with you, Russ, mate. I think I need more than that. But apparently, according to people online, that I like a bit of cocaine, so maybe a bit of cocaine. Rob Clayton, Brandon Williams played wing back in the Manchester derby. He was really good. Loved the tackle. Be good to see him get back on the pitch. Rotherham will be a good place for him to do that. Cheers, Rob. Rob, mate. Yeah, totally agree with you. And I love it how other fans, not just Rotherham fans, tune into this to listen to us talking about Rotherham, which is amazing. There's 1,160 people watching, which is we're all humbled by it. So thank you, young lads. What you on about? Bez is a fresh face. Yeah, Bez is still young. Bez is still young. Don't worry about it. Yeah, Bez. You should get Nina Radcliffe on the podcast. She's a Derby fan. If you message Tiny, she might come on and talk about Derby. Yeah, we could. I'll have a chat with Tiny, see if we can get him on. Hi guys, hope you're okay. Millers and Moore is saying no relations at all. I think he was talking to the Mullin, Matt Mullin. Evening lads, welcome to the new lads. Have a great show from Gary Lilly.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mighty, but definitely not massive. So we've probably got a Doncaster fan in. It looks like he lives in the caravan. So it's probably a Donny fan.
Get him out.
What's that profile?
Evening, gents. This is me. This is Mickey Hugworth. That's apparently me.
Apparently it's you, yeah. I've seen that all.
Apparently it's me, but hello, Mickey.
On your phone.
Lee, put your hands up. Put your hands up.
Put my hands up, Mickey. Please type. In fact, just come on, Mickey. You're welcome to come on, mate. Pete's got an idea who he thinks it is actually, but I've no idea. But I find it funny that people think it is.
Definitely. Definitely not.
No, but I've been everybody. I'm everybody. I'm everybody on the internet. I've got so much time on my hands.
Yeah.
Like
you should see Lee's house. Lee's house is literally everywhere you go in. There's about 10 iPads and 10 laptops. So what he goes from one to the next, typing like a random username.
A random transfer.
That's it. That's how I've got so many followers.
Yeah.
That's how I've got all my Instagram followers. They're all me on a different device.
A different profile, yeah.
I like the idea. Enter the squad, being young, fit goal-getters, but I do think we need one or two veterans. Yeah, I think we need an older edit centre back for me.
Yeah, 100%.
Defence is young, very young.
Yeah, very young and inexperienced. For League Two, they could get swallowed up.
I think Douglas will come good though.
Yeah, I agree.
I like Douglas. Bez isn't so much a massive fan of him, but I was speaking to one of our academy lads in the Masons pub at Wickersley the other day. He says Williams is definitely signing for us. I'm excited to see what he can do, and I think he's class. Well, I've been told he's definitely signing, so we shall see who is right. But I've bookmarked all the little turnips that were telling me that he has signed.
Do you know Douglas? Do you know who Douglas actually reminds me of? And it's in relation to something that you've done, Pete, today, and I'm sure they'll announce it at some point. But Douglas to me reminds me a little bit of Ryan Cresswell, and Ryan Cresswell, he was done in the air, he won every header, he could score goals from corners, but defensively, I always thought he were a bit short. Like he weren't great on the ball, he could make mistakes, and I just think Douglas is that. I'm not saying he's not going to be good for Rotherham United. He's just not good enough now. You can't tell me that we're going to put this left back on the pitch who is an ex-Champions League left back, and next to him you've got Hamish Douglas. It's like chalk and cheese. You need to have better quality than a Hamish Douglas if you want Rotherham to be fighting for the top three. You do. I would get him out on loan. He has to go out on loan for me.
Speaking of Ryan Cresswell, Voice of Reason Pete has got some news for everybody, so I'm going to let Pete announce it because he's the one that's done the hard work and put the legwork in for us. So Pete, the stage is yours, mate.
Yeah, 10th of August, Miller's Monday. We have Ryan Cresswell live on the show. He's agreed to come on.
That's
super. So ex-Rotherham United defender Ryan Creswell will be on joining us.
So what we'll do, Lee, then on the Monday, the 10th, we'll put a post out on X Monday morning and get you guys to ask any questions that you want asking of him, and we can ask him for you. So I'll put a post out, or Lee will do it. We'll put a post out just saying, what do you guys want to ask
Bez,
him?
you haven't got access to that page. There's only me that runs that page as well. So I talk to myself on that page.
Now, I can categorically say that I have access to the KB Terrace Talk X account. Yes, Lee is correct.
But there you go. People accuse me of talking to myself and all sorts. I'm such a strange guy. Williams wouldn't be anywhere near League Two without his issues. It's basically a last chance saloon. Yeah, totally agree with you, Scott Kent. Totally agree with you, mate. Bez, is Williams' nose injury prone?
I'm not sure what he's asking. That is it all right? I think. Does he mean? I think he's talking about. Obviously, he's done laughing gas, but you don't do that on your nose, do you? I think that is what he's referring to.
Mickey or me again. I'm here. I'm back. Williams is definitely still signing. Had interest from over 2 clubs, though. Believed to be staying with us.
So he's a Miller, then this Mikey.
As far as I'm aware. Hang on. Are you a Miller? I don't know. My alter account. Hoping to hit the ground running opening day against Cheltenham. It is important to stand by Bruce and by the squad. If a slow start could take weeks and the performances to come together. And I think that's a great comment by Skiv. I think that's a great comment because we all are desperate for some success. And I think we have got to be a little. I hate using this word being patient because I hate it. I'm not a patient person. However, obviously we're having so many players coming in. They haven't had a pre-season with them. It may be a slower start. We may not do, but I think we do try as a fan base. I know it's hard with Rotherham fans. They don't like to do that. But we do need to try and stick together and be united because Rotherham in this league is like Manchester United in the Premier League. Yeah, we're way bigger than all the other teams. Mm-hmm. So we should be the big dogs in that league. Yeah. With so many new players, and I agree with you.
That's the thing, Lee. You can see it now, can't you? Rotherham lose to Cheltenham 1-0, and Lee's going to come on his post-match and say, "Jesus Christ, get this manager gone! He's absolutely useless." Well, I could just see it now. I
can't promise I won't do that. You know what I'm like by now. You guys know what I'm like, but I am passionate, and I just don't like losing in anything, in business, in anything I do. I don't want to lose. Like I said, I was going to come and bring Rotherham the best podcast, and we would overtake the other podcast. What have we done that? Yes, we have. Thank you very much. And I don't like losing in anything. So I want whatever I do, I want to be the best. I support Rotherham United. I want them to be the best. And I think all you guys listen. If we didn't love Rotherham United, would we be sat here at 8:42 on a Monday night talking about Rotherham? We wouldn't.
No.
You know what I mean? So when people come on, I mean, I had that Burke. What's that guy's name? Paul Chadwick or something. He abuses me every week. Says I'm a Sheffield Wednesday fan. Today he's like, Lee, any news on this? I said, mate, go and ask Paul Davis. You said I know nothing. What are you asking me for Rotherham news? Like you say, I know nothing normally. Oh, there's no need to be a bit. You're so cocky and big-headed. I said, no, I'm not. But you abuse me every week, and then you're asking me a question, and then you want me to respond to it. But you abuse me online every week. Like, it's crazy. Looking forward to the West Brom game. Not really being tested against better opposition in pre-season. Expect the Blades, and thought we didn't do too bad against them yet. But I did think Sheffield United were very poor, by the way. Nice to see new faces. Lee, Pete, and Bez still the goats. Thank you, Jim.
Cheers, mate.
Agree. Romo agrees with Skiv. Yeah, I think that he did raise a great point, to be fair. Trouble with Bruce, if he runs away with the season, some come from the I League will poach him and all of his staff. No,
just on that though, just on that, Lee, actually, because this is the fair. I suppose you could say the same that I'm sure, to be fair, but this is almost the first time where Rotherham United have actually employed an unknown young manager who has got no experience at all. And look, let's face it, it can go one of two ways. I can't see him kind of being a middle ground where Rotherham just kind of tail along and they are fighting for the playoffs. I think this is either going to be Rotherham are challenging for the top three, or Rotherham are in bottom half. They're not going to go down, but they could be in bottom half. And like that guy says, if we are successful, with this guy being young, with him having a dad who's got a great history with regards to management, with regards to his setup being one at best that we've ever had at Rotherham United, I think it's easy for him to go to a championship club straight away. So I think that's actually a good point, to be honest with you. It's almost like if we do too well, he actually might leave before the end of the season to go to a championship club.
That is true.
Yeah, agree with you. Andy Parker says, if Williams wasn't planning on signing, why would he stay for so long? Great point.
Good point.
Agree, guys. Yeah, been there all. Wishing you all the new fellas the best on the podcast. Big thumbs up to KB Terrace Talk for giving everyone a voice. Yeah, and like I said, I do get a lot of stick online, but all I've tried to do is give Rotherham fans a voice. The two new lads, I really appreciate you coming on as well. They've joined the team now, so when they're available, they will be coming on as well. So, and I think they've both been fantastic tonight. I don't know what Ben and Bez and Pete think, but I think they've been brilliant tonight. So yeah, Millers and Moore says we'll go up, no issue. Tiny will be gutted to miss tonight, but he's currently on his way home from Zante. Yeah, so if people are missing Tiny, I believe he is coming on Midweek Millers on Thursday. Tiny will be on Midweek Millers. He has been away on holiday. That's why he hasn't been on recently. But yeah, he will be coming back on, I think, on Thursday. He's not. I'm going to be doing a watch along for the Derby game tomorrow, but Bez won't be on. I think it may be a solo because Bez is going to the game, Tiny's going to the game, and I'm just that armchair wanker, aren't I? So I'll just sit in my armchair as usual. So I'll watch it at home in my nice luxury pad, and yeah, you guys can be cold. Well, it won't even be cold, will it? It's summer's night, so you're not going to be cold. So yeah,
I'm streaming it.
Yeah, I'm going to stream a live watch along. Not the actual game, but
he's not going to watch. Yeah, he's not going to stream the actual game.
But I'll be watching the game, but I'll be talking to fans who haven't gone and giving you my views on it. And I hope you're prepared for a footballing lesson tomorrow, Nina. So somebody did mention in the comments that you are a Derby fan. So I know this now. So we are doing a new podcast on Sunday evenings, 7 while 8. And we are looking for a Derby fan because it's the Yorkshire and East Midlands rivals. So we've got a Nottingham Forest fan, we've got a Chesterfield fan, we've got a Rotherham fan, we've got a Sheffield Wednesday fan, we've got all fans. So if you want to come on and represent Derby, I'm happy for you to come on. Millers and Moore said agreedly. Cheers, Tom. Real Phil Smith. Lee pays people to do his fake social media pages. Yeah. Oh no, but that can't be true either, because
you got no money.
People say I've got no money as well. People just say I pretend I've got money. So actually, I can't pay people. You can't have it both ways. I'm either paying people for my followers and I'm paying people to do my social media, or I'm broke. It's got to be one or the other, hasn't it? You can decide which one. I'll be broke. I'm happy to be broke if you want to think I'm broke. What happens if we lose the first game 1-0 to Cheltenham via a Sean Williams screamer? I'll probably
try.
start crying, Danny. I'll probably I'll probably get banned off the internet again. So I'm banned from Radio Sheffield. I'm banned from Rotherham United, and I'm surprised YouTube haven't banned me yet, but I'm still here. Well done, Pete. That's mint, mate. I think that's regarding Creswell coming on, and yeah, absolutely fantastic for the voice of reason. One of the best. One of my friends recommended Pete to me, and it was one of the best decisions I've ever done. I love the guy. He's an absolute KB Terrace Talk legend now. So he's got a lifetime contract. He doesn't know about it yet, but if he ever tries to disappear, he will be hunted down by a pack of many dark suits. Nelson hitting the big leagues.
That's my mate. That's my mate. Well in.
Yeah, do you want to give him a shout? Is this the guy that does the music?
Yeah, this is Finlay. So if you could help him out and give him he's a good rapper.
Well, just explain, Nelson. Just explain what he does, because I have no idea what he's talking about.
I've seen some of his stuff. He's quite good. He does TikTok. But give him a shout out, Nelson. You do him proud.
He's a music artist. He's been doing music for I think 6, maybe 7 years now. Like it could be longer, I don't know. But he's really good. I was with him earlier actually, and I messaged him saying I was coming on here. He went to me. He went, no way, and I went, yeah. So I said, he said he was gonna come in, watch and say, and yeah. But if you could maybe help him out a bit more, go and see what it's about. But he's going places in my opinion, and he's one of my best mates. So
yeah,
and he's a Rotherham fan. So
if you've got a link, Nelson, then I'm sure Lee will not mind.
Finley. If he wants to send me a link, I can put a link in it on the next live, and we'll shout him out. I am good friends with Young T and Bugsy as well, so I can obviously put him potentially in touch with them. Because they've done quite well for themselves from Nottingham. I have seen some of his stuff online. Actually, it does look pretty good. So yeah, I second that.
Guy does a KB Terrace Talk rap for us. Huh?
We could actually we could get him to do an intro for us. One of his shows intro rapping it.
Lee,
Nelson, you're tasked with that now.
I can try.
Wayne says going to take one. Not sure what that one.
Yeah.
Is anyone sure what that is? Morning, fellas from Sydney. So we've got people from the Philippines, people from Sydney. Like I said, we've got
morning, Darren. Yeah,
1,239 people now watching, which is absolutely insane. Thank you, everybody. Please drop a like on the video as well. It does help the algorithm and pushes out there. It's one of them things. But yeah, welcome Darren from Sydney. Feels like Sydney in England at the minute with the weather. It's been lovely. If we didn't all love Rotherham, imagine how much time we would save not looking at transfers. Oh yeah, mate. Today I must have. Are you all guys the same? But I must have gone to my phone about 30 times today, refreshing. Have we signed anyone?
Yeah.
Every minute of every day.
I'll be honest with you, Lee. What I tend to do is when it comes to the summer or when it's the January transfer window, I've got about 7 or 8 accounts on Twitter that I just select notifications for. So then when what's his name, Fabrizio Romano puts something, I get it to my phone. When Rotherham do something, it comes to my phone. That's what I tend to do with transfer windows.
Rotherham United FC. From the cradle to the grave, we're all Millers, aren't we? Yeah, we are, Russ. Mm-hmm. Russ is a great lad. I always see him out and about on his social medias with his Rotherham shirt and his missus. So he's always representing the Millers wherever he goes. Hi, lads. I have a funny feeling we'll be pretty good. Give the lads a chance. Yeah, I think we've all agreed that I'm saying we're winning the league. I'm saying 100 points.
Can I just say, Lee, before you go on then, Lee, you said last week, I said to you, what's your prediction for this season? And you said that you're not going to give one until we're a week out of the league
that's
season.
where I'm going.
Have you now changed now? Are you now? Is that your honest opinion?
Listen, right. My honest opinion. I'm going to give it you here, and I'm going to give it you live and direct. Yeah, right. My opinion is League Two is a pile of dog dirt. Yeah, we're playing against teams like Chesterfield. Yeah, it's like the Tesco is bigger than the stadium that it's in its car park. Yeah, we're playing against absolutely nobodies. Now we've signed Mullin. Now we've signed a few decent players. I want to wait just to see if we get that extra squad depth, which I think we'll get. And I'm going to say we're getting promoted regardless. I'm going to say we get promoted regardless. But depends on the next few signings. I think we could easily get over 100 points and walk this division. That's where I'm at.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Can't call me toxic anymore.
Hopefully someone's clipped that up for then. Once we've lost 1-0 to Cheltenham, I'll play it.
Clip it up. You were still meant to play that other video of me. You didn't.
I know, the England one, the England
Agree
one.
with Bez. Bez could be a problem with Bruce, but it's a nice problem to have. It means we're looking like promotion. Yeah. The third will eventually take over. Don't know what that means. Not much loyalty in football, but if it comes to that, I hope he shows a bit of loyalty to us, taking a chance on him, giving him his first proper opportunity. I am, but I'm not. But I'm not going to friendlies. I'm just going to meet a few friends for a beer. But thanks. If I can't get to the game, Lee, I'll be on with you. Top man, Scott Kent. So Scott Kent as well. If you see him over on X, he is now
I see him all the time.
KB. He's part of KB Terrace Talk as well. Now he has joined us as well. So you will be seeing Scott Kent on here more regularly as well. So he may be doing the watch along with me tomorrow. You forgot the biggest team. Leeds.
Scum.
Oh wait, you're broke, Lee. You drive a pink and white Citroen. Yeah, I've got a pink and white Citroen. So yeah, I must have. If someone says I've got that's what I've got. I wish my car insurance and my car tax were for a pink Citroen. Let me tell you. Because I pay for more road tax than people pay for the cars, I think. Any news on why we have so many injuries? We got players on trial injured, laughing out loud.
Have we?
So who's injured that's on trial?
When you get down the comments, Lee, someone has posted that Harrison Duncan's got injured and out for 7 to 8 weeks. It's on one of the comments. Let me find it so you stay where you are. Here, look. So Harrison Duncan injured out for 7 to 8 weeks. That's from Liam West. So I don't know. I've not heard that. I don't know if you've heard that, Lee. Have you?
No. Fair enough. Yeah.
It's not a big loss, though, is it?
No, not at this stage. No.
I've just seen Tranmere have signed Will Volks.
Is that true?
Wow,
that's a great signing for them.
Tranmere, to be fair, have done some decent signings. What I've seen, I do actually think you will have a far better season this time. Hope you do it.
I think Salford are in for a good season.
Derby have sold 2,600 for tomorrow. Probably 1,000 Millers there. Will Mr. Trialist and his brothers be playing for the Millers? Defo signed the centre-half for Man United. He was class against the Blades.
I don't know why they call him Trialist.
David Chillier says, how you banned for an opinion? Yeah, mate, that's purely what I got banned for. Well, in fact, I don't know what I'm banned for because I emailed the football club and asked for a reason why I was banned because their own social media policy states that if an individual says something about the club that they find derogatory, you'll get a warning and then you will get a ban. I didn't get a warning. I just got banned, and I got banned for we tried to sponsor the player from KB Terrace Talk for the Legends game. We had Adam Lafondre on the show. We had no issues with the club. They let Adam Lafondre come on. They let us promote the charity game. But when the charity game come, we weren't allowed to sponsor the player, and I weren't allowed to go. I went to a game last season. It was the Blackpool at home game, and they refused to sell me a ticket once I give my name. And she said, I need to speak to the manager. The manager came and he said, Bushy, I'm not allowed to sell you a ticket. So I said, well, what?
Well, you didn't miss out anyway.
In North Korea, mate. What are you on about?
I know. But I actually got in because Tom's missus bought the ticket online and then Tom gave me the ticket. So I went in with my hat and I got in, but I am sort of banned from the club. I got offered the premium lounge, whatever it is, because one of my friends works there, and then obviously he asked me if I wanted a ticket. I said, yeah, I'll go to premium lounge. And then he come back and said his missus said that I'm not allowed to go in. So because she gave my name and they said you're not welcome there. So I am challenging it because I don't think I've actually done anything wrong. And if I have, I mean, I spoke to Phil Smith I did a video call with Phil Smith. He said he didn't think the club had an issue with me. He said all the AI stuff he thought was funny and was in good spirit. But yeah, I just don't think the club like me. They don't like my voice.
I think it's so wrong though. I think it's so wrong just to have an opinion and you're getting banned for it. It's not like you threatened or you've done any.
No, exactly. And this is the thing. I'm saying.
Free speech.
Yeah, what I'm saying, Jake, is you don't have to agree with my opinion. Like I've allowed you guys to come on here today. I've asked you to come on. You've come on. You've been fantastic. Not once have I said to you guys, right, you need to say this when you come on. I say speak freely, be honest, and just be yourselves. That's all I've said to you. There's no
just say what's on your mind.
So people online will say, oh, he's doing it for clicks, he's doing it for this. I don't do it for that. I just do it to give Rotherham fans a voice. Yeah, and that's why some of the times I let Bez host to give him the opportunity to do it as well. I want everybody to have a voice. And I think the club have been out of order, really.
I agree, 100%.
Just for me having a voice, and everybody was happy with it. I've seen people celebrating it on Facebook pages, saying, "Oh, he's banned. Good." But now, when they're not getting responses from the club, all of a sudden they want sympathy. But I did warn people. Yeah, I did warn people. I said, "Yeah, you might be happy that it's me, but wait till you say something wrong that the club don't like, and then they ban you, and then nobody stands with you." Fans should all stand together against other fans being banned for having an opinion. We're not living in North Korea. We're living in, we are living in North Korea, aren't we? We had Keir Starmer and now we've got Andy Burnham. It's just as bad. So, yeah, we are living in very strange times. This is a long message. Put this one to bed, Busher. Talking of Chesterfield, they seem to think they're bigger than us. Mate, come on. Chesterfield, it's a bloody small car park in Tesco's.
It's 3-0 when they come to our place.
I have actually been to Chesterfield's ground.
Oh, it's small, mate.
Chesterfield have never, ever been in the Championship at that level. Never. Rotherham spent
they've got a weird
hatred.
They've got a weird hatred towards Rotherham. They just need to stick 8 in Mansfield because Mansfield.
This is what I was dreading about coming into League Two.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, these clubs think they're big, don't they? It's crazy. Went to Roundwood last week, spoke to a young grounds person who said he's been there for 2 months. Loyal Rotherham United supporter said the place is beyond fucked.
The training ground. We all knew the training ground was there below par. But they're doing it in bins, weren't we? Putting ice in the bins and that. We've got
we barely used it last season.
Say again.
Every 20 minutes.
Say again.
We barely used it last season.
Yeah, exactly. I think we've probably got the worst training ground in the Football League. From what I've seen.
They've done it up this season, but probably.
I mean, if you look at Doncaster, even Mansfield have got better training facilities than us at the minute. Harrison Duncan. Watching from Perth, God almighty, we got
Bloody hell,
KB Terrace Talks worldwide now, guys.
Mate, it's gone international, mate.
Yeah. Cheers, Chris, for tuning in from Perth. Hope you're well, mate. To be fair, that Chesterfield Tesco is bloody brilliant. It's massive, isn't it? I used to be. If people didn't realise, I used to be a manager for Tesco, and I was a regional manager for Tesco. Although people said I was stacking shelves, I was on 125 grand a year working for Tesco, and I actually did work at that store in Chesterfield. It's a £2 million a week store, so it does really well. But it's bigger than the stadium. But all the Chesterfield fans there used to really hate Rotherham, and when they found out I supported Rotherham, they was like, "Oh, we hate Rotherham." I'm like, I didn't even know.
Mate, we don't know Chesterfield, are mate?
Yeah, that's what I said to him. I said,
I ain't even thought about Chesterfield for years.
Yeah, it's like Donny.
I turned up in the car park. I was like,
"What's that?
What's that stadium in the thing?" And he was like, "Chesterfield." Yeah, nobody really knows who they are.
Yeah, that's on.
Wait. Like I said, lads, I was down at train ground.
I'm a Miller and Mrs. is a Ram. There's not beat us in Rotherham since day dot. Hope me and Tiny will be having the last laugh tomorrow night. Yeah, there's going to be some fun in that household tomorrow night, I can tell you. We'll be a dozen games. Get organised, patience, lads. So yeah, loads and loads of comments. So if I haven't read everybody's comment out, I do apologise. It's just they're just coming through thick and fast. Hey up, the real Phil Smith being poorly, got surgery planned. Hi John, hope you're well, mate. I know he's having some health issues, and I do wish you speedy
wishing you the best,
mate.
Yeah.
Cheers. Let's go, Millers. Big weekend ahead. Let this game happen. Hey up, lads, watching from Canada.
We're all out round country.
Sean, what's the weather like in Calgary? Because I know it can be like -17 in winter. What's it like a minute, Sean?
Well, yeah, let's have a weather forecast.
Yeah.
To be watching from the base station next week, ain't it? We're watching from all over.
Chesterfield got one more thing than us. Fingers. That's a good one.
Let's move on, Lee. Come on.
Lee Bush should be given the freedom of Rotherham, quality, and don't beat about the bush. Do you get the pun? Says it how it is, within reason, fair play. On with Chesterfield, they can't even build a straight church. Yeah.
When I was going past on train, going out to London a couple of weeks ago, Jesus Christ.
We got one more local up. Here up, lads, I'm watching from Bramley. It's been roasting 35 degrees all day. Still 18 degrees now.
Well, it's been 27 here. So,
and Johnny's also watching from Rotherham. So we have got some Rotherham fans in here. So I just want to, if you look into the chat, we have got a pinned Chase. I were meant to put this on, but I can't get it on because I've got too many people on screen. So basically, we have got a Rotherham United fan doing the skydive challenge. I've tagged it in the comments. It's pinned. So if you go to that will take you to his Facebook page. The guy is in his 70s and he's doing a skydive for Rotherham Hospital. KB Terrace Talk are sponsoring him, but we would like any viewers, even if it's just a couple of quid, donate to him. His target was 1,000. He's virtually at that now. I think he's at 955. So he's going to smash his target. I think he's going to set it to an higher target. But yeah, really do give that guy a support. That's absolutely fantastic. If you haven't seen on the socials as well, we have now got a League 2 prediction league for KB Terrace Talk. So you go on to the actual website.
I have a top or in every single one of them.
Nelson, you ain't gonna beat me, sunshine.
No.
And if I don't win, I pay somebody to cheat and make it win. So no, yeah. So everybody in here is welcome. All the viewers are welcome as well. We will be publishing that league table each week to see who is top dog. So Nelson, no hiding. You know when you're bottom, don't say I'm not coming on this week, lads. I'm doing a rap video with my mate. You know what I mean? You're going to be coming on and you're going to face the music. You know, like we did the prediction last season, and we did one for the Premier League as well. And I said I predicted Man U had finished third. Can anybody tell me where Man U finished?
Third. Yeah, I know, because
you know what I mean? So I won that. Yeah. So come on, guys. Well, voice of reason. I can see him. He's like thinking, "I'm going to beat this." You know what
I'll beat you. I'll just say I'll beat you.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah,
so it'll be good competition, and I am gonna do a prize for the winner. So yeah, crack on with that one. Talk Fan TV, evening lads, evening Talk Fan TV. Yeah, Bournemouth fan. Yeah, we are, mate. We're international. Us. They're not just Rotherham fans. Not just Rotherham fans. Watch our channel. Bushy, can you pick my lottery numbers for Wednesday? I'll try, mate. I'll do my best, but yeah. Oh, here we go, Lee Bush, the Oracle of Score Predictions. Well, you know, there we go. So yeah, so if you want to join that, go on the socials. The code is in it. I've sent you guys the link on WhatsApp, so join up to that. We have got quite a few people. Lee Bush, the ego. I ain't got an ego. Come on. I don't think I've got an ego. Right, we've run over time. I didn't actually think we'd have enough to talk about tonight, but it's been absolutely fantastic. The numbers have been fantastic. I'm taking the title. Scott Kent thinks he's going to win it. We will be doing it for all the channels as well. So the Premier League predictions, Championship, which me and Bez do, League One and League Two. But obviously for the Rotherham fans, League Two is going to be our Who Takes the Pride. Code pin fantasy. Yeah, we are going to obviously the fantasy league. Luke, the two Lukes are going to get that out. So yeah, that's absolutely fantastic. Look out for that. We will get everybody on the fantasy football as well.
Lee, can you not see the Facebook comments, by the way? Just that we've got a Facebook comment here where you've just skipped over a couple of times.
This one.
That's all. Yeah, I didn't want you to miss
any more. Sorry, they just keep flying up at the minute. Yeah. Any news from the two Dunfermline lads? Yeah, I'm told they're virtually done, so they will be Rotherham United players. Maybe an announcement will be made tomorrow or after the Derby game. I'm not sure, but yeah, I believe those two will be signing for Rotherham United. So absolutely fantastic news. I want to thank the two new guys. I think you've been absolutely fantastic tonight. Ben, excellent as ever, mate. Obviously, Ben spent a lot of time getting his mic sorted, and he sounds much better. So well done to Ben on that. Ben's been an absolute legend since he's joined, and he's really gained his confidence. So I just want to say thank you, Ben, for being on again. Voice of Reason, obviously, absolute legend, and my right hand man, not literally. He doesn't do what with his right hand and me. Don't get anything twisted online. But Bez is my right hand man. So Bez, great knowledge on Rotherham United. Probably, I would say, is with Russ, who's in the chat. Probably those two probably know more about Rotherham United than anybody I personally know. So he's a great guy to have on the channel. Thank you for everybody that's joined the show tonight. Again, absolutely fantastic numbers. Obviously, I know it's run over a little bit, so people are obviously wanting to get some supper. So we'll let you get off. But all I want to say is everybody up the Millers, and I can't wait for next season. We're going to have a good season next season. The pain is going to end.
We're going to go down.
That's it. We're coming for you, Chesterfield.
Come on, Chesterfield. We're all coming for you.
So up the Millers, and thanks for watching. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe as always, and up the Millers.
Peace out.